It beats the 7 petticoats she would have worn last year had she been presented as planned. Beth steps to the side to allow Mother to slip around her and pick up the skirt from her bed. Her hoops knock the vanity chair, and it scrapes loudly against the wooden floor. Beth groans, and Mother laughs. "You'll adjust," she promises. "Right, I'll knock them all over," Beth says, going for playful, though she can tell by Mother's frown that she's come off more petulant and anxious. "You'll have fun. You might even meet someone special tonight." Beth narrows her eyes. "I thought I was to go into this with a sensible head for a good match." "There's nothing that says a good match can't be a love match," Mother says firmly. "Only that I've just the 4 months to fall madly in love, or we're dying in a hovel," Beth counters. Mother's frown deepens and her eyes turn downcast. "I'm sorry. I'm tired. Let's do the dress." Mother steps in front of Beth, blocking her view of the mirror, so Beth's left looking at her quietly devastated face. She really didn't mean to bring this up tonight. She shouldn't beat a dead horse. "I hope you find someone you want to marry. That is what I want for you." Beth nods, biting her cheek as Mother takes her hands. "I know, and I'm very sorry. I hope you know that too," Mother insists, ducking her head to catch Beth's eyes. "I know," Beth agrees. It's not her mother's fault they're in this situation, and she's spent almost her entire settlement as it is for their dresses. Now it's Beth's responsibility to make sure her mother's sacrifices pay off. They need somewhere to live come the end of the season, and if Beth fails to find a husband, let's get you into this beautiful gown, shall we? Beth nods, breaking eye contact. She raises her arms so Mother can lower the skirt their housekeeper, Miss Wilson, laid out before they shooed her away to rest for the evening. She watches as Mother adjusts the fabric until it sits comfortably over her hips, and then helps slide her arms through the short capped sleeves of the bodice. She does look nice, she supposes. The blue complements her pale skin and dark hair. Her hair can't hold a candle to Mother's, but she always enjoys wearing a few of her mother's family jewels studded into her braided bun. Makes her think of when she and Mother used to get dressed up and throw their own fake balls when she was small, just the two of them, alone in the country in their ball gowns, while Father stayed in London for the winter season. Mother finishes up the buttons and does the top clasp, settling the V across Beth's shoulders. She pushes close and wraps her arms around Beth's waist, meeting her eyes in the mirror. I promise tomorrow we'll have hot cakes for breakfast and sleep until noon. All right? Beth smiles and leans back into her, gripping at her hands. All right.
Gwen. You're cheating! You're cheating! Gwen insists, glaring at her father through her mesh hood as she teeters on the edge of the stone wall around the garden pond. You didn't riposte, Father argues, foil still pointed at her, waiting. You attacked twice, Gwen says. She backs along the uneven stones, one arm out for balance, the other hand still brandishing her foil. And it doesn't become a man to quibble. Father snorts and jumps up onto the wall in front of her, the two of them balanced precariously. They begin to trade attacks again. Gwen advances, but then retreats as Father bears down on her. She feints, trying to throw him off, but much as it rankles, he's got moves she can't hope to parry. Instead, Gwen leaps suddenly from the wall, taking off toward the house at the opposite end of the garden, cackling. Father shouts behind her and gives chase. She twirls around, ready to return his next attack, when the foil is plucked from her hand. Hey! She says, spinning to find their housekeeper, Mrs. Gilpy, frowning down at her. En garde! Father yells, striking her in the back. Gwen revolves, glaring as she pulls off her helmet. Foul! She declares. Not so, Father counters, removing his own mark.